Hello, everybody, and welcome to Game A Dare. I hope you can hear me over the creepy child music. Today, we are starting something new. We are going to be playing Bear With Me, The Lost Robots. Very interesting. Bear With Me, The Lost Robots is an all-new prequel chapter. Oh, so Bear With Me is the... Right, so we're going to be playing Bear With Me, I imagine. Yes. Bear With Me. Bear With Me, Episode 1. Alright, this is the free-to-play episode. So, Bear With Me is an episodic noir adventure game. Amber is trying to find her missing brother while being aided by her trusty Ted E. Bear. This game has very positive reviews, and that's, I guess, all I really know about it. It looks super sweet. Let's see what happens when we hit new game. Ooh. Mysterious.
Please, wake up.
Okay. Point and click adventure game. Can't click on the character.
It's my bed. It comes with all the luxuries a bed should have. If I had a label maker, I would label this Amber's Stuff, and I would keep my label maker there. Just my stuff. I still haven't unpacked properly.
Oh, hello.
Millie, my toy giraffe. I've had her since I was 5 years old. She seems frightened. I should talk to her.
It seems you had a nightmare.
Our first decision, what kind of protagonist do we want to be?
Yeah, but I can handle nightmares. Never mind that now, Millie. What are you doing here? Is everything okay?
Oh no, miss. Something terrible is happening down in Paper City. I came here as soon as I could. I wanted to warn you and your brother not to go there, but when we arrived, I could only find you.
What do you mean?
What just happened?
Miss, I'm afraid your brother is missing.
I have to go find Flint. Millie, you stay here and rest. I'll come and check up on you later.
Please, before you go around looking for your brother, miss, go and find Mr. Bear and ask him to come along. He's retired now, but he was always so fond of you. I'm sure he'll help you out. He may not be an easygoing man, but he has a kind heart.
Ted? I know where he is. He has a small office in my closet, but Ted and we can't work together anymore. Mostly because I'm still smart and driven and he's become a burnout.
I haven't seen him since he left the city. But whatever falling out you two had, I beg you to reconcile.
Be agreeable.
Okay, Millie, I'll go ask him. But I'm not sure if he'll even hear me out. We left off on a really bad note.
It's a shame you two aren't working together anymore. You were always such good friends. But for your sake, miss, please don't go wandering around alone. There is something else I haven't told you about. The reason I came all the way down here. There is this man that came down to Paper City a week ago. He's asking a lot of questions about you.
What man?
We call him the Red Man. There were a lot of fires down in the city this past week, ever since he showed up. The officials are burying their heads in the sand, while this man has an entire city, your city, miss, cowering in fear.
Well, Paper City Police Department isn't known for its heroic head-on approach to crime fighting.
The mayor and the commissioner have issued a citywide lockdown until all of this is sorted out. A lot of people are escaping the city. We managed to escape through the East Tunnel's maintenance route, but most of the exits are closed off now.
You said we escaped. Is someone else here with you?
The Mugshot boys helped me through the East Tunnel, bless their hearts. We arrived at Flint's room, but he wasn't there, so I came here to wake you up.
I have to go now, Millie. I'll be back as soon as I can to come check on you. Do you need anything?
I'm fine, little miss. I just need to rest is all. Please, before you go out, find Mr. Bear and ask him to come along.
Alright, a stuffed animal story. This is interesting. So yes, we can check out the closet. First I want to check out
My
everything
chest.
else.
It's the best. Since I'm paying for the view, I might as well enjoy it. I just can't seem to find any time in my busy schedule to unpack properly.
But I want the glasses. There we go.
They belong to my mom. She must have forgotten them in here when she was cleaning. I don't really need glasses, but maybe they'll come in handy. Better take them with me just in case. My collection of paintings. Mom said I could have any painting in the house for my room. It was a rigorous selection process.
I want a closer look.
Cornflakes. They've gotten cold and mushy and gross.
Ew.
I've read all of these. Some of my favorites are Necronomicon, Dyslexia, and Cal to Fright It. Last Encounter, A Trip Through the Wormhole.
I see.
I don't have a green thumb, like, at all. Well, I do now, but I was doodling with a green crayon last night.
How old is our protagonist supposed to be, I wonder?
Folium Cadent. When was the last time I watered this? Oh, that's right, I didn't. It's really hanging in there.
Oh no.
Ugh.
Something of a black thumb, eh?
Yes, drawers. What will they think of next?
How about let's see what's in the drawers?
Oh, that's right. I remember playing with this a couple of days ago. It fell on the floor and the lens broke. I'll take the magnifier with me, but I better repair it before I return it to Ted.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
I'll take the case. Definitely take a
I'll
battery.
just pick this up. You never know when it might come in handy. So fluffy and comfortable.
Anything else in the bed? No? Alright.
It's not working, but that's okay. I can't tell the time anyways.
Well, time to talk to Ted.
Amber Ashworth, if I had a nickel for every time this broad got me into trouble, I'd be neck deep in nickels right now. Something was different this time. I could feel it in the air. Someone really put the scares on her. Despite her fragile appearance, Amber's a tough kid, so it was unusual to see her like this.
This is so cute.
She starts talking, and I start pretending I don't care. I told her I'm retired, for good this time.
Why do you still have an office, Ted?
Fell on deaf ears again. Anyway, she starts talking about Millie, Paper City, her brother, and all that jazz, and I'm wondering how many times we've gone through this before. You see, we have this routine where she asks me for help, as she always does, and I play hard to get, as I always do. Eventually, I give in. We've done this so many times I've lost count. She knows the drill, and so do I. Might as well just hear her out. Her words ring through my office. They get stuck in this haze around my head, and then they get lost in the cold autumn rain outside, tapping on my window in this hypnotic manner. It's calming in a way, or is it the booze that makes me calm? Not much to do when you're retired, and hobbies were never my cup of tea. I know her standing in my doorway with her lady in distress shtick means bad news for me, and yet I know I'm in for it again. The sun is slowly setting and the rain gets heavy. The news said there will be a storm tonight.
Why does this aesthetic speak to me? I mean, it's the aesthetic for my channel.
Hi,
even though it
Ted.
shouldn't
I
be.
heard you've retired, but
Cut the ceremony, doll. I ain't doing it.
doing what?
Whatever little plan you've schemed up this time to ruin my life. You're bad news, doll. Always were. Do me a solid this time and leave me out of it. I'm busy.
I knew you wouldn't help me. I only asked because Millie insisted you come along.
Millie, are we investigating old wives' tales now? It's getting late, doll. Shouldn't you be in bed?
So many references hidden in the background here. I was already in bed.
I was in bed. Millie woke me up.
Well, you should ask her to help you out then.
So, you're saying I should ask an old blind woman to help me out?
That old broad is tougher than she looks. Now, if you don't mind, I have some real work to do.
Oh my god, you're still mad at me? After all this time? I really need your help, and I kind of promised Millie I would ask you to come along.
Mad? Why would I be mad? I was almost thrown into a wood chipper thanks to you. I was lucky. One of the guys we investigated is in my birdwatching, poker and cigar club. And where were you? You ran off.
I was following a lead, somewhere else.
Yeah? What'd you found out?
Not much.
Not a goddamn thing. Listen, doll, I've got a nice little setup here. Lately, I've been doing some tailing work for jealous husbands down in the city. Bunch of nervous train wrecks, but the money is good. I grew tired of pulling bloated toys out of Dredge River. Our days of crime fighting are over. That whole thing, it's behind us. It belongs in the past. Capiche?
You've been practicing this speech, haven't you?
A little bit. How was it?
It was okay. The part about the bodies was a bit much.
I threw that in for dramatic effect. It wasn't in the original draft, though.
No, it was good. It gets the point across.
Does it really? You're still here, and I still have a lot of work to do.
You won't be friend.
Do we really have to do this whole bit again?
Fine. This is dragging on for way too long, and it's past my office out. What's this nonsense all about anyways?
So, according to Millie, a lot of things are happening down in Paper City lately.
What things?
Like all sorts of bad things. And there's this guy that's responsible.
According to Millie.
The mayor has issued a citywide lockdown. No one is allowed to leave or enter the city limits until all of this is sorted out. They've managed to escape through the East Tunnel maintenance route. But I think that's been closed off too.
They?
Paper City Orchestra. Did I... am I just supposed to lie here?
Yeah. Millie and the birdwatchers of the world?
What? The BWOW is here? But they all went north last month. It's yellow cardinal season and an early start. I mean, what? I never heard of those guys before. What in the hell are you talking about? Are you making this up?
Yeah, sorry. The mugshot boys helped her out. I know how much you don't like them.
I mean, what's not to like? Fact that they're thieves and thugs? They literally stole a candy from a baby once.
But wasn't that baby an undercover cop?
Well, yeah, it was. But they didn't know that. Now, did they?
Anyways, they helped her escape the city through the East Tunnel, the one that leads to Flint's room, and she said he wasn't there. She believes he's gone missing. I need to go and check on Flint. Maybe he's still in the house, but Millie doesn't want me to go alone. She says it's possible for the red man to have found an exit to my house. She's really scared.
Wait, what red man?
She was telling me about this man, dressed completely in red. He came down to Paper City recently and was asking questions about me.
He's asking questions about you? What's so interesting about you?
Thanks.
Hey, I'll have you know there are a lot of people out there who find me interesting. Millie is really scared of this man. I can't leave anything to chance. Will you help me out?
Whoa there, Sugar Cup. Even if I come along, and I'm still thinking that one over. I'm afraid a crucial component that'll help in our future investigation is missing.
Your hat? He seems to have a nose.
Your hat?
No, I'm phasing that one out.
Your magnifier?
Yeah, same.
That's right, Dollface. Now be a good assistant and go find it for me.
I'm sorry, your assistant?
You know what I mean. Now get cracking.
Alright, well, I do have it, but it's broken.
Are you even trying? I broke my mom's glasses. I better find use for this lens now. This won't hold. I need some sort of adhesive.
Adhesive, you say?
These are my clothes. The colors are more on the bright side, but I can't help it. I love vivid colors. It's my field hockey mask. My friend Jason wants to borrow it. As far as I'm concerned, he can have it. What's the worst that can happen?
Cute.
I really feel like I don't own enough shoes. And no, it's not a stereotype. It's just a fact. What? Those must be Ted's. I got this for Flint, with my own money. It's some guardian superhero dude. Very bleak and depressing story arc.
Alright, doesn't seem to be any adhesive here. Crime map. Oh, there's a glue right on the counter there.
I bet this glue will be useful. Better take it with me. There we go. Now I just need a lens. Voila! A perfect crime. Ted will never know.
How about your mom, though?
It's just Ted. He looks mad. If looks could kill, am I right?
Found my magnifier yet?
Nope, not yet. Do you really need it though?
Do you really need my help?
Okay, fair enough.
I have the magnifier. How do I get him the magnifier? There.
That's not my magnifier.
What do you mean? It's a magnifier. It magnifies and everything?
No, this is my magnifier, with the lens missing, which I'm sure you broke recently. You've replaced the lens with your mom's glasses and glued them together with kids' glue.
That's preposterous. Never have I ever.
Okay, never mind. This will do, I guess. Let's head out.
Hooray! That ties a little long, but that's alright. Success! We have recruited a friend. Let's... Ooh, hold on. Colored pencils.
The tools I use to transfer my genius onto paper.
And a radio. These weren't here before.
It's all about the birds and the bees, and how the birds like to eat the bees and other insects.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes I hear voices coming out of it. They're usually kind of informative.
Alright, time to go.
Let's head out. Watch my back, Ted.
This is cute. I love how it would. The heck? I'll say it's a weird decoration.
That's just.
It's just weird.
Yep, it's weird. A box filled with all sorts of stuff. Really, just all the imaginable, useful things I need right now to solve this mystery.
Gee.
Packed inside a single cardboard box and left in the middle of the hallway.
It's just clothes, doll.
I know.
Thanks.
An old clock. My grandfather bought this. Or wanted in a duel at dawn. Can't really remember. It's a beautiful clock, though. There's some chain thingies inside.
Don't break it, don't break it, don't break it.
It's locked.
Oh, okay, good.
Wait, it's locked. But why?
Why
This is
indeed?
mighty suspicious, doll. Wasn't there a hole in the study wall? You know, that one that you used to crawl through when you were younger.
You're right, Snoop. Maybe I can still fit through. It's worth checking out.
Okay. Could check the bathroom, just in case, you know, just in the bathroom.
It's so dark in here, Ted. I can't see anything.
The light is busted. We'll have to find a flashlight or something.
Aha. A flashlight for which we have a battery. Alright then. This is creepy as heck.
Rust. Hey there, Rust. It's been a while.
Sure has, Snoop. Still walking the beat?
Not lately. I finally took some time out to sort things out.
He's pretending he's retired. It takes a lot out of him, apparently.
Well, you couldn't have picked a worse time to retire, Snoop. Things are getting close to boiling point down in the city.
What's going on, Rust?
Wish I could tell you, Bear. I'm as clueless as the rest of them. One thing I know is that I was working at the steel mill one day. The damn place got blown up.
We've heard the city is in lockdown.
Sure is. It's been like that since the mill exploded. The official statement is that there was a gas leak down at the basement level, but we all know better.
This is all very weird.
So you think it wasn't an accident? You think someone is trying to cover something up?
I wouldn't go that far, miss. My suspicion is that the officials don't want to make a big deal out of it. Keep the folks at ease.
What about the mill owner, that Dietz fellow? He made any enemies lately? Filed any big insurance claim or something?
Nah, Bear. Mr. Dietz is a straight-up bird. Besides, his son was down at the mill when it happened. Kid got a little earbuzz is all.
So no one leaves or enters the city at this point?
That's what the lockdown implies, Bear. Folks are still escaping, though. I hear some of them got here through the tunnels. Them mugshot boys were the first to flee, and poor old Millie. I hear she got here safe.
Millie's in my room. She's resting.
Bless your kind heart, little miss. I'll stay here in the hallway. Keep an eye out.
Can you do it, Rust? You seem kind of tired.
I ain't no bunny, little miss. Some buster tries to pull a fast one on me, I'll give him a little chin music before I drop a dime on him to the elbows.
What?
He's saying he can do it.
Okay.
How'd you escape?
I used the east tunnel maintenance shaft, but the thing was getting close to collapsing. I think they closed it off completely after I got through.
We've heard rumors about some red man. Know anything about that?
I sure do. He's the damn reason all this is happening, Bear. So this Red shows up down in PC. This was a week ago. He goes after the thugs first. Gathers information and such. No one thought nothing of it. Couple of beaten up lowlifes here and there. It's a common trait with these guys, you know? Then, the fire started. I hear a couple of guys down from the coal district gathered a posse, trying to corner this bird. No one heard from them since. And those guys are miners, Bear. They're as tough as nails.
Who is?
Those guys, Ted.
What kind of information is he after?
Well, here's the funny part, Snoop. I heard he was asking a lot of questions about our beloved Miss here. That's why I'm here. After Doris and the kids left the city, I figured I'd come here and make sure Amber stays safe. Now, don't you be dragging her on one of your ill-advised adventures, Bear.
Are you kidding me? Anyways, why would this guy be going around asking about her? You know anything about this, doll? Anyone whose life you're messing with? Besides mine, I mean. Angry boyfriend, perhaps?
Don't get smart. I never heard of this red guy until tonight. Besides, you're the only man in my life, Bear.
Who's getting smart now? So, what kind of information is this guy after, Rust?
Haven't I told you about this already? He's asking about our little Miss here. Is he alright?
He's fine. He's just sleepy and grumpy and, like, totally not drunk.
Nah, I'm fine. I'm just sleepy and grumpy because she dragged me out in the middle of the night on some wild goose chase.
Nice to see you two are getting along after all these years.
Have you seen Flint, Rusty? Millie told me he might be missing.
I'm sorry, little miss. I'm afraid I haven't seen your brother. But I'm sure he's fine. Flint is a tough kid. Besides, no one has left or entered this room since I got here.
I didn't even hear about the Yellow King, so I'm not gonna... No, I guess I am gonna ask about it, because there's no way out.
You know anything about the Yellow King?
Not really. I guess they left the thing wide open, like open to interpretation. I personally didn't think much of it.
Well, we better get cracking. Catch you later, Rust.
Sure thing, Snoop.
Thank you, Rusty. Bye.
Bye, little miss. Don't worry about your brother. I'm sure he's alright.
Okay, well, may as well try entering the study. There's the hole in the wall. Something. What is
It's a
something?
Decorative plaque of some sort? Or an award for wood chopping? I don't really know.
It's a bust of Anubis.
It's Anubis, protector of the deceased. It's so common you would think people have an almost unnatural fascination with death. So many places to visit. If I had a lot of money, I would spin this and travel to where my finger lands. Hopefully not in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean.
Can we open it?
Let's take this bad boy for a spin.
Gonna break it?
It looks pretty. The sand, I bet, came from somewhere far away.
That dim-witted boy sells these down at the local market, so the sand probably came from...
Nope, somewhere far away. Maybe some desert.
Sure, the desert.
Alright, well, may as well read a book.
Lex iniusta non est lex? Funny made-up words. Although they have a certain righteous ring to them.
Sharp leaf plant, eh? Books. Book. One book is not like the
titled
others.
Indoctrination of Roman Dutch Law in the Courts of South Africa. Well, that makes no sense whatsoever.
I see. Alright, let's go to a hole in the wall. Possibly crawl through.
This hole leads to Flint's room. It's covered in cobwebs, though. That's so gross. Go in, Ted, and check it out. I'll wait for you here.
I'm sorry, doll. As much as crawling through spider-infested holes sounds appealing to me, I have to pass. See, spiders tend to nest in my fur, and then I have to take a bath and go through this whole fumigation process. It's a mess.
Alright, well,
This hole leads to Flint's room. It's covered in... Go in, Ted.
I'm sorry. See, it's a mess.
is there anything we can do about that? Oh. What's this key?
There's a small key up there. It looks lonely.
I guess you could say. It's just hanging around.
really.
We'll have to find another way.
Why? Why can't you just grab the key?
My grandpa's books. I know you're not supposed to judge a book by its cover, but these look so boring.
Yeah, fair.
We'll have to find another way.
Why can't I grab it? Because it's too big, too, high?
Please, whoever finds this log. I'm one of the developers for Bear With Me. I didn't want to do it. They've made me. Please send some... Oh no, I can hear him coming.
Meta.
Wow, that's just disturbing.
Yep.
Meta and dark. Okay.
Only for looking, not for touching, according to my mom. I've always loved this painting. It looks familiar in a way. I feel like I've been there before.
Huh, yeah? How come you're not in it?
Alright. Oh.
A book titled A Generic Book Title Here. That's, unimaginative.
Interesting.
Just shining away. I have a similar one in my room.
You have the same lamp in your room. It's just asset reuse. Those lazy artists.
Alright, so not only is this, game very, like, tongue-in-cheek, it's also very meta.
This chair is so comfortable, but we don't have time to sit around. Well, Ted will probably need to at some point. He's getting old.
Huh? Ah, I wasn't listening. You just ramble on and on sometimes.
You didn't hear me 'cause you're old.
Alright, I want that key. How can I get that key?
Hey, a flashlight. But there are no batteries inside.
There's bound to be some in the house.
We can ask Rusty if he'll give us one of his. I'll take the flashlight with me.
But I've got a battery.
This won't work. It usually takes 2 or more of these.
Alright, fair enough. Let's go. Oh, we shine the flashlight into the hole. Scare this... What?
What the hell? What was that?
I don't know, Ted. Lights? Tricks?
Yeah, I guess. I'm getting too old for this.
This thing.
Yeah, sounds right.
Not really.
Okay. Let's talk to... Wait. That plant wasn't that big, was it?
Rust, we need a big favor.
What's this about, Bear?
Rusty, we need a battery for our flashlight. We thought you could help us out.
Sure, I got batteries, but here's the problem, miss. If I give you a battery, I gotta shut down for the rest of the night, and I have to keep an eye out.
Can't you give us just one battery, Rusty? You'll still have a couple of them left, right?
Here's the thing, little miss. It's a closed circuit.
She knows. She's just playing on your soft side, Rust. We could take some of that edge off, Rust. Why don't you rest your eyes for a bit and let me and the doll here take over?
You? No offense, Bear. I respect you as much as anyone in Paper City, but this here is different. I don't think you could handle this red guy on your own. You should take care of Miss and Millie and leave the patrol to me.
Are you saying I'm not qualified for watch duty? We have to wrap this thing up, fast. There's a bottle of carrot juice in my desk that's longing for my return. We can keep an eye out for anyone suspicious in the meantime. Besides, you know I'm more than qualified. That nasty business from a couple of years ago, with them robots going missing. I was the one that brought that whole shady affair down, and you know it.
Are you trying to play me, Bear? I know you had nothing to do with that. That thing went so high up, there's no chance in hell Snoop like you even got close to wrapping it up.
You seem to have blown a fuse there, Rust. It was me who cracked that case, and I can prove it. I have the case file and the credentials, handed to me by the commissioner in my office somewhere.
Okay, settle down there, Bear. Let's make a deal. You show me the credentials, and I'll hand over the battery. It's not that I don't believe you. I just want to make sure you're not playing me is all.
Okay, well, there's the prequel, the they were talking
Ted and
about.
Amber move away.
Oh my god, Ted, you're not supposed to read the brackets. A do-over?
Keep it rolling! We should get to my office, doll. There's an old file I have to find.
What's this whole deal about anyways? Why can't he just give us a battery? We can keep an eye out.
Rust is having a hard time coping with what happened. He worked in that mill for over 20 years, and now suddenly he's got nothing to do. Let's just do this to humor him.
Poor Rust. Okay, you're right. Let's find that file.
I think by the time this is over, we're going to meet a lot of people in his position.
I am curious about this
It's a
oversized
tree.
plant.
Like the ones outside, only this one is inside. It's creepy. I don't like it.
Yeah, same. This is a bad idea.
There should be a key around here somewhere, unless someone took it.
Alright, so we need to get into Ted's office.
There should be an old file here somewhere. Nasty business from a couple of years ago. The robot union hired me to look into several cases of robot kidnappings.
I remember that CEO of Illuminarium, Skinner, used robot parts to manufacture headlights at low prices.
Yep, I brought down that whole shady deal. Almost got shot in the process. Rust finds me unqualified for lookout duty. Probably thinks I'm a burnout.
You're not a burnout, Ted. I mean, you were more driven before, but I understand you've had a lot on your mind lately. Anyways, I'm really glad you're with me on this one.
Sure thing, doll. What am I going to say no to you?
Thanks, Ted.
Don't mention it, partner.
Alright, well, oh, there's a bottle.
Left there for research purposes.
Mm-hmm.
It serves as a support for his heavy head when he passes out.
Mm-hmm.
It's full of Ted's past cases.
Well, that'd be where we look then.
There, is this it?
Yep, that's the one. Let's head back to that hothead robot.
Okay. Could go down the stairs.
There you go, buddy. Signed and authorized by Commissioner Locke himself. Anyways, we really need that battery now, Rust. Time's a factor here.
So it was you. I'll be damned. That was a big deal for us robots, you know. I always held you in high regard, Bear. But you just earned my utmost admiration, let me tell you. You can have my battery. I can use a little shut-eye, to be honest. Keep an eye out, and keep little Miss here safe. Oh, and check on Millie from time to time. Make sure she's all right.
Thanks, Rust. We won't let you down.
Thank you so much, Rusty. Get some sleep. We'll wake you up in the morning.
Okay, so do we now have 2 batteries? We do.
Hey, I got it working.
Alright, can we just shine it in the wall or do we need to go to the bathroom?
I can't use that.
Alright then. Aha, automatically use the flashlight. Okay. Pills, creams, towels. What am I looking for?
Every time I look at it, I see a beautiful princess. She's
Oh.
bound to live a long and happy life in a castle somewhere in France. and have lots of ponies. It's full of uninteresting stuff.
I can barely see anything in here. Hope I don't trip over something.
Uh-huh.
They're my mom's. I'm not really sure what they're for.
Seems legit.
Just some stuff I don't really care about. Fun fact, if you stuff a bunch of them down the toilet and flush, the water will overflow and the repair guy will come to fix it. He will also complain about the economy and how he has to work on Sundays.
That seems bad.
Lots of creams and powders, also hair gel, a sponge thingy, some kind of paste, and so on, intended to make you look presentable when applying for a low-income 9-to-5 position to grind away the days. I don't really know what all that means. I picked it up in a movie once.
Just ouch.
It's full of bathroom stuff. Nah, I'm pretty as it is.
Okay.
It's just one of the many cabinets around the house. Nothing interesting about it.
Okay.
Classic TP, found in most bathrooms. What's there left to say that hasn't been published in Science Weekly already? Am I right?
Oh, you know what? I bet I have to grab the duster.
This duster may come in handy. I'll take it with me just in case.
Dust away the spiders.
What's happening? What is this? Doll, you seeing this?
I don't know, Ted. What was that?
It's fine. It's nothing, probably. It's the middle of the night and the light is playing tricks on us. Let's go.
It's pretty creepy, but not exactly scary. More eerie, I guess. This whole thing is kind of eerie, but not scary. Dust. There we go. Now we
There,
can go
I
through.
cleaned it up. Go crawl through.
Why don't you crawl through?
Obviously, I can't fit. Otherwise, I would totally do it.
Sure you would.
I am Bear now.
The case was spinning out of control, so fast I had to hold onto my hat. Nothing made sense, and it was getting more twisted by the minute. We've come across an old buddy of mine, who has suddenly found himself out of purpose and place. The steel mill, where Rust worked for years, got blown to bits. Hundreds of hard-working, honest people lost their jobs overnight. The police are writing it off as an accident. Coincidentally, there were a lot of accidents this past week. The whole damn city was burning up and no one was doing anything about it. Did I pick the wrong time to get out of that dump? According to Rust and Millie, one man is responsible for all this mayhem. In 1 week, he's become a synonym for fear throughout the city, and police and thugs alike are shuddering at the mention of his name. They call him the Red Man. I have a strong feeling in my gut it's all somehow connected. My retirement, the fires, and the official cover-up. What happened to Flint, the Red Man? It's all leading to her. I feel she is the key to all of this, the last piece of the puzzle I have to solve. Does she know more than she's led me to believe? Or have I let my suspicions get the better of me? It's hard for me to admit this. It's also downright stupid. But I've let myself trust her over the years we've worked together. And I have to trust her now. Sooner or later, we'll find ourselves back in that hellhole of a city. This bond I have with her will be the only thread I'll have to hold on to when things go from bad to worse. In Paper City, all bets are off, but the stakes were never as high as now.
All right, very intense. Whoa. Well, I think I'm going to save. And then that's going to be it for us here today on Game of Dare. I hope you've enjoyed this. We have been playing Bear With Me, Episode 1. I'm probably going to play at least one or two more of these. Let me know if you want to see the rest of it. And make sure you're subscribed so you know when the next one drops, which will tomorrow, because I play something every single day. So, thanks for joining me here today. My name is Step, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.